Hi all dears, today we will see how mobile network is working. We will discuss what is a mobile network, key components of a mobile network, how mobile network works step by step. Also, we will learn about the network architecture by generation. Let's get started. First of all, let's understand what is a mobile network. A mobile cellular network is a wireless communication network that allows mobile devices to communicate with each other and access services like voice calls, SMS, and mobile data via cell towers and core network infrastructure. So there are different services available in a mobile network such as voice services, messaging services, and mobile data services. What are the key components of a mobile network? There are the following key components of a mobile network. 1. Mobile device. It can be your smartphone or modem. It contains the SIM card which stores your identity and authentication keys. 2. Base station, also called a cell tower. It connects your phone to the mobile network. 3. RAN, which is known as radio access network. It handles the wireless part of the network, which can be either 4 or 5 antennas. 4. Core network. It routes the data and connects to the internet and PSTN. 5. Backhaul network. These are the high-speed links that connect the towers to the core network. 6. Internet and PSTN. It is the final destination, for example, web servers or your friend's phone if you make a call. Now let's understand how mobile network works. When you make a call or browse the internet, the first thing that happens is that your mobile device sends out signals to the nearest tower, and once the signal is received, the tower checks the signal strength, its own load, and handover logic to decide whether or not to take you over. This process is known as handover. Once you are handed over to a particular tower, the next thing that happens is authentication and registration. Your SIM card provides a unique identification number known as IMSI, which is used by the network to authenticate your device. If you are an existing customer of the mobile network, this would involve checking your account for payment of bills, validity of the account, etc. If everything is all right, then you are registered on the network. Next, whatever service you have requested for, data or call will be initiated. For data, this could be a request for a PDP context info or a PDU session in 5. For calls, call setup is handled via SIP if you are using volt or circuit switching if you are using 2 or 3G. Now after this, the network takes over and routes the data or call to its destination. This involves passing the data through the following 3 components. First one is the RAN or radio access network, which is the part of the network that handles the wireless part of the connection. Second component is the core network, also known as EPCN4 and 5GCN5, and the third component is the Internet gateway, which connects the mobile network to the Internet and sends the data to its ultimate destination. Finally, the response is sent back through the same route, and you get to see the results of your Google search or have a conversation with your friend over a call. Let's understand this whole process with an example. Let's say you are trying to visit a website. The steps involved are 1. Your mobile device sends a request to the nearest base station. 2. The base station authenticates you and provides you with a temporary address known as the IP address. 3. It forwards the request to the core network, which then routes it to the Internet gateway. 4. From there, the request goes out to the Internet and finally reaches the web server. 5. The web server processes the request and starts sending the response back. 6. The response goes back through the same route and is displayed on your mobile device. Now let's discuss the network architecture by generation. Let's start with the first generation, which was the 1G. It was a circuit switch network that supported only voice services. After that, we have 2G, which was the second generation. It supports voice services and SMS. Some 2G networks also offered low-speed data services such as GPRS and Edge. Then comes 3G, which is the third generation. It supports both packet switched data and voice services. 3G networks provided much faster speeds than 2G networks, with some capable of reaching around 2 megabits per second. After that, We have 4G LTE, which is the fourth generation. It is a fully IP-based network that supports high-speed data and voice services such as VoLTE and 4G networks. The core network is separated from the radio access network. The core network handles the control and user plane functions, while the radio access network provides the interface between the end users and the core network. Then comes 5NR, which is the fifth generation. It offers ultra-high speed, very low latency, and massive bandwidth. 5 uses different waveforms and techniques to achieve these speeds, and it has many applications such as the MBB Enhanced Mobile Broadband, URLLC Ultra Reliable Low Latency Communications, MMTC Massive Machine Type Communications. The core network in 5 is known as 5GC. It is based on service-based architecture where the network functions are exposed as a set of services that can be accessed by external systems. Now let's discuss the core network functions. 4G, 5 core network functions. Number 1, MME or Mobility Management Entity. It manages the sessions and mobility of the user equipment. In 5G, SMF replaces MME. Number 2, SGW or Serving Gateway. It is responsible for routing the user data and controlling the access to the PDN. Its 5G equivalent is UPF, which is User Plane Function. Number 3, PGW or Packet Data Network Gateway. It routes the user data towards its destination. Its 5G equivalent is also UPF. Number 4, AMF, which is the Access and Mobility Function. It provides authentication and mobility management. In 5G, this is a new function that combines the functionality of MME and some elements of the PGW. Number 5, SMF, which is the Session Management Function. It manages the end-to-end sessions. In 5G, SMF replaces the MME and the PGW. Number 6, UPF, which is the User Plane Function. It is responsible for the actual traffic between the UE and the core network. It is the 5G equivalent of SGW and PGW. Number 7, NRF or Network Repository Function. It exposes the network information to external systems through northbound interfaces. Number 8, PCF, Policy Control Function. It is responsible for the policy control and exposure. Number 9, NEF, Network Exposure Function. It is responsible for providing network information to external systems. Now let's discuss the radio access technologies. 2 uses GSM and CDMA. 3 uses UMTS and HSPA. 4 uses LTE and 5 uses NR. Finally, let's discuss the cell tower coverage. The mobile network is split into cells, which are hexagonal regions. Each cell has a tower called ENB or GNB that serves it. Handover happens when a mobile moves from one cell to another. That's how the mobile network works. So these were some important concepts related to the mobile network. If you want us to make a video on any of these concepts in detail, please comment below. We'll try to make a video on that concept. Thank you for watching the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so that you'll never miss any new video. Thank you for your attention.